So, I don't know if I'm being rude here because I think it's a little inappropriate that I have my back turned to the crown. I'm just teasing. But of course the crown is Rolex, and people every year get very excited to see what their updates are. Granted, Rolex is known for incremental updates, but these subtle refinements are minor yet major impacts for how people can wear their watches, of course if they're able to buy them. So let's dig into the highlights. Some collections have been a little more revamped than others, but kicking it off, number one, to me the most interesting update, we have the Yacht Master 42 now in yellow gold, so you can have a more classic look. Previously only in white gold, that's kind of a stealth wealth sort of look. Now it's a little bit bolder with yellow classic gold. That being said, we do also have a second white gold model, and this is where things get quite interesting. We have a white gold model with a falcon's eye dial. It's this sort of, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's black, it's blue, it's this sort of dusky night sky kind of vibe to it. I'm very excited to sort of have a closer look with this piece. And yeah, it's not typically Rolex's wheelhouse, right? Usually it's more this color, that color, but we have this kind of gradient effect that we don't typically see other than really like the James Cameron Siege Dweller. Moving on, the Air King has had a refresh. And no, it's not just an upgrade to the new caliber 3230. We actually have a straighter case profile with crown guards. So the Air King, which tended to have more Explorer vibes in terms of its a slightly more curvaceous case, now we have a straighter profile. And it's kind of more in line with what we see with watches like the GMT Master II and Submariner. Look, the Air King, it's pretty in demand already, but I have a feeling that this overhaul, per se, a refinement, will definitely draw more people towards this underrated or less appreciated reference from the crown. Number three. Now, this one, it's a little out of left field. Now, why am I saying that? Well, this is the first time we're seeing a GMT Master II, at least in standard production, where the crown and Cyclops are on the left side of the watch. So lefties everywhere are gonna kind of rejoice about this because this is really a great opportunity for lefties around the world to secure a GMT Master II that really caters to the wrist that they actually wear the watch on. Now, even more interesting, or equally as interesting, is we have a black and green Cerachrom bezel to match the green GMT hand. Every bit of the watch itself, aside from the crown and Cyclops orientation, is exactly the same as we've seen from previous GMT Master IIs of the recent collection. You still have the same updated movement. You have the 40mm case, and this new release will be offered on Jubilee and Oyster, so you get your pick. That's the highlights of the Rolex collection this year at Watches and Wonders. Stay tuned. We're very excited to keep going, and we'll see you soon.